Before we begin the video, if you haven't yet, come on down and join my Discord server. Link is down in the description. Every season of Ninjago, the ninjas' outfits change. These suits vary greatly in style, some having a lot of armor while others are more elegant. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the top 10 best Ninjago ninja suits. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel for another video. As I said, today we're taking a look at the top 10 best Ninjago suits. That's about all I really have to say, so let's get started. Coming in at 10th place, we have the Techno Robes from Season 3. One thing that was really cool about these suits were actually the half masks. Seriously, they definitely called the future there, seeing how in style masks are today. These masks were a very nice change, and it's a shame they haven't been used more. I do have one big issue with these suits, and that is the leg printing, or really the lack of it. Pretty much every other Ninjago suit actually has leg printing, so this definitely was a loss to me. If it did have leg printing, it would probably be higher up on the list. On the other hand though, the torsos are very good, they feel very clean, and the elemental powers look awesome. Unfortunately, these suits are hindered by the blank legs, but the rest of the suit is pretty awesome. Up next, we have the Season 7 suits. Hands of Time has some really amazing minifigures, and these definitely are not exceptions. These suits are so incredibly detailed and very complex, and I think these suits really fit the season well, because for villains we had samurai snakes, and here for the ninja we also kind of have samurai inspired suits. I especially want to mention Nia's suit, because I don't really like her newer gray suits. Yeah, this was definitely a gray suit done right, because there were other colors present and it wasn't bland. I also really love the inclusion of the ninja's original symbols. These suits are very well designed, and there's definitely a lot to like. In 8th place is going to be the Day of the Departed suits. What's really awesome about these suits is they're made up entirely of elements from previous suits. So you got the symbols from pilots, armor from ZX, shoulder pad from Skybound, and the same hood from Season 5. So for me, the Day of the Departed suit feels like it's a suit made up of the best parts of previous outfits. I loved all the aforementioned aspects in their original suits, so when they all come together to form one suit, the outcome is certain to be good. These suits aren't new or innovative, in fact, it's exactly the opposite. But that's kind of the point here, and I felt this idea made for some really good suits. In 7th place, we have the Jungle or Zukin suits from Season 4. These suits fit the season really well in my opinion. Unlike other suits that are more complex or pretty, these ones are simple yet at the same time complex. Simple in terms of its idea, no crazy designs or anything like that. These suits do a great job at portraying this wilderness or survival feel. Yet when you look at the suit, there is a lot going on. You don't really feel that it's simple. I love the details here, such as that each suit has a small weapon tucked under the strap. Also, the reuse of the ZX hood is fine with me because that's probably Ninjago's best hood. All in all, the jungle suits are definitely really cool. At first, I didn't really love the Digi Suits. I mean, they were fine, but nothing special. But over time, I've grown to like these suits more and more. These suits are very colorful, not just in the show, but also the sets. The colors feel very vibrant, vivid, and they definitely work together well. And also, there's the alternate faces. In the show, these look amazing, and they look pretty good in the sets too. I also enjoy the armor and the straps and the circles on the torso, and also the health bars of the sets are awesome, very creative. As for the masks, they're pretty good, not perfect, but I really like the whole VR goggle feel. The only suit here I don't like is Cole's, but as for the rest, I have to say I definitely enjoyed them. Entering our final 5, we have the Season 8 Gi. I gotta say, I definitely like all of these suits. I don't think any of them are bad. And the detail is very nice as well, such as how here you can see tiny triangles on Zane's suit. The attention to detail is just awesome. And I also love these symbols on the ninjas' hoods and the use of Ninjago language. And speaking of the hoods, I'm not the biggest fan of the movie masks, but in the show actually they look pretty good. They feel modern and not as cartoony, which complements the suits really well. On their own, these suits were already amazing, but paired up with Season 8's gorgeous animation, the result was fantastic. In 4th place, we have the ZX Suits. I just want to say, first of all, these are my favorite Ninjago hoods ever. The armor fits in very well, pretty much flawlessly, and unlike some others, the hood doesn't feel boxy either, it feels very natural. The emphasis on armor is awesome, and the shoulder pads are nice, but I also like how this armor is show relevant, as it is used to protect against the Serpentine. Despite all having the same theme, they all feel very diverse, and Lloyd's suit is one of the best of the series. I also love that half the ninja have gold armor and half have silver. And this idea even returns in Master of the Mountain. These suits are definitely classics, and each one is awesome in its own way. And for our final 3, first off, we have Season 5. This is one of those suits where every ninja has the same. And some may see that as lazy, but all that really matters to me is that they look good. And these definitely do. I love that the main color is actually black. It's really interesting that the ninjas' colors are more secondary here, while black is definitely dominant. Even though these suits are very similar, there are subtle differences, such as the small weapons and the belts. Nia's suit is also very nice. I love the colors, and I think it's a nice contrast to the others. And lastly, I really like the ninja masks, and I feel they're a very nice evolution from the original ZX hoods. In the runner-up spot, we have the Skybound Airjitzu Robes. Once again, we have the use of the color black, which looks fabulous here. But the best part about these suits is how well they incorporate the pirate theme, such as the 3 golden clips, the shoulder pad, and the animal symbols look fantastic. I love how they're shown as not really as formal, but more savage. And that being on Airjitzu looks super cool. And more about the colors, the use of black really helps to bring out the other colors, even more so in these suits than Season 5. Not every suit fits the season well, especially with a weird theme like pirates. However, these suits are still very much ninja suits, but also capture that pirate feeling flawlessly. Before we reach first place though, I have a few honorable mentions. The tournament suits are very formal, and the use of Ninjago language is awesome. The Stone Army suits are very detailed and very complex. And the Pajama Ninja are just very epic. Okay, that one was a joke, but as for first place, my favorite Ninjago suits are the elemental kimonos from Season 2. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but the way these suits look is just awesome. And the whole fancy style is really good. Most modern suits are the exact opposite, they don't feel fancy. And that isn't a problem, but these fancy suits definitely should be used more. The kimonos definitely stand out, they are one of a kind. Whereas, let's say, Season 11 suits are just yet another suit with straps on them. As for the actual design, it's very appealing, and I love the symmetry. Again, we have the use of the color black here. And the common trend with these last 3 suits is they really highlight the other colors. Unlike the other 2 suits, black isn't really the main color, but it plays very well with red, blue, etc. Armor is good as well, and using the best ninja hood in my opinion definitely helps as well. And Lloyd's golden ninja suit is one of the best minifigures and looks so good in the show. These suits only lasted 3 episodes, which is really short, but the overall idea and style definitely brought them up here. Anyways guys, that's about all for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone and everyone you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more top 10s on the way, and leave a comment explaining your top 10 suits, and I'll see you next time.